I'm Scott. Welcome back to my home and kitchen. Well, it's Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas, everyone. I thought I'd take a moment to show you guys what I'm preparing for Christmas dinner. It sounds really fancy, but it's actually really easy, and it's a really good, easy, entertaining menu. In this video, I'm going to do the two side dishes. I'm doing some roasted fingerling potatoes with thyme and rosemary, and some roasted asparagus. Really simple. They go in the oven, really no muss, no fuss. Then for the main course, which I'll do in another video, is the filet mignon with a Pinot Noir wine sauce, and it is delicious. The wine sauce can be used all year round. It's great with duck, it's great with steak. You'll love it. So let's get started. Alright, a really simple dish people are going to love, and that's the roasted fingerling potatoes. They're a little unusual, you know, they're not the typical potato, and they basically are called that because they look like little fingers. The larger ones, I can pick one out here. If they're too large, this was probably a really big one, I just cut that into sections so they're all about the same size, and that's just going to ensure that they're cooking equally. So I have those all in a bowl, and this is about 1.5 pounds of potatoes. The dry spices for this is 1.5 teaspoons of dry thyme and 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. I don't throw those in straight away. I take them just in a mortar and pestle and grind them up slightly. That's going to help to release the flavor, and also those rosemary sprigs aren't going to be quite as sort of prickly. We're going to dump all of that in. This is going to have a really nice herbaceous flavor to it when we get done. Alright, about 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt or sea salt, and then a good amount of black pepper, probably 1/2 teaspoon or so. We just want these really flavorful, since we're going to be serving them with that filet mignon. It's going to make it delicious. Then enough olive oil to coat everything. That's probably 3 tablespoons or so. And then just in the bowl, turn all of these over. My oven is preheated to 400 degrees. And these will roast about 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes. Check them, and check them with a fork. When the fork comes out and they're nice and soft, they're ready to serve. I'm just going to put this in a baking dish. Try to get them all out in one layer. If you're doing more than this, if you're serving like 8 or 12 people, do it on a large sheet pan or in a large roasting pan, and that'll work great. These will go into the oven. We'll come back in about 1 hour and 20 minutes and show you what those look like. In the meantime, we'll start the asparagus dish. Alright, the potatoes have been in the oven about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm going to start on our asparagus now, which is really easy. Just want to show you how we actually remove the ends of these. Don't cut them. You'll end up wasting a little bit. Just take the asparagus and snap it, and it'll break right where that stalky wood end ends and this tender part begins. To this, I just want to put a little bit of salt, probably 1/2 teaspoon, some pepper, and a little bit of olive oil, just to coat it. And I just use my fingers, go in there, get everything well coated. And these are going to go in the oven. But what I want to do first is reduce the temperature to 350 degrees. That's important. And these go right in. I want to take the potatoes out. They're looking really good. They're getting nice and browned up a little bit. Just take our spoon and turn those around again in the olive oil and the herbs, salt and pepper. Alright, back in. The asparagus will take about 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. The potatoes another 20 minutes. Alright, our roasted potatoes and the roasted asparagus just came out of the oven, and they look and smell delicious. I'm going to put these in the warming drawer, keep them warm. If you don't have a warming drawer, put them in a 200-degree oven, keep them warm until ready for service. They're delicious. If you have a comment on this video, please feel free to email me. My email address is scottin.oregon@comcast.net. Thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye.